Today, we are going to learn one more topic about health and hygiene. In the last class, we have studied about non communicable diseases which may be caused because of less intake of proper nutrition, which contains less amount of any one of the nutrients. These non communicable diseases they are caused because of organ malfunctioning also. Organ malfunctioning means the different organs which are present in our body which perform a specific function each. They do not work or they may get damaged or the secretions which are released by these organs are not properly released. Because of all these conditions, some disorders will occur in our body and these are called as organ malfunction diseases or degenerative diseases. Some body organs like heart, kidneys, pancreas, they result in improper or inefficient working or improper secretions released by them. These may cause the malfunctioning of those organs, which leads to the diseases like diabetes, heart problems, and kidney problems. Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes is which is caused by the improper functioning of pancreas. Pancreas is a organ which helps in the production of insulin. Insulin is a hormone which regulates the body glucose and helps the liver to convert excess glucose into glycogen and store it in the body. In diabetes mellitus condition, this pancreas it will not produce enough insulin which is required for the regulating of blood sugar levels. Diabetes mellitus is also called as type 1 diabetes. And in recent years, a type 2 diabetes condition is observed in the people of all ages because of ineffective production of insulin or ineffective use of insulin by the body organs. And this diabetes 2 type disease is occurring because of inactivity, physical inactivity, and consumption of more fatty foods, which leads to obesity, it is observed. And the common symptoms of the diabetic disease is fatigue in the muscles, loss of weight, excessive thirst, and frequent need to urination. Diabetes, it can lead to the malfunctioning of other important organs like kidneys and heart also. If we observe in diabetic patients, the body it can neither produce the insulin or the produced insulin it is not used by the body in proper condition. We can refer to these two types of diabetes as type 1 diabetes is a disease without key. That means in diabetes type 1, completely the production of insulin is not occurred by pancreas or like the door without a key. And in type 2 diabetes, insulin is produced but it cannot be sensed by the body or it cannot be properly used by the body. This results in the excessive storage of sugar in the blood, which leads to the malfunctioning of different organs. Type 2 diabetes, we can say as an example, a door with a broken key. Key is present, but it is broken and it will not used to open the door. There is a tendency of this diabetes disease which can be passed on to the families. If any one of the parent has diabetes, their children has a high risk of getting this diabetes in them. If both the parents are diabetic, the children have more risk to get this diabetes disease. That means This diabetes disease is hereditary. It will pass on from parents or any family members, from them to the children or to the next generation. And it can develop at any age because of our stressful lifestyle. It can develop at any age. And this diabetes can be prevented by practicing daily exercise and healthy diet. Daily exercise means not doing many workouts, just simple walk for 30 minutes. It can prevent the risk of this diabetes. Heart diseases. The disorders of the heart and blood vessels, which are directly related to the diet and the way of our lifestyle, are called as heart diseases. The lifestyle in which where we do not move more, we do not practice exercise every day, and regular consumption or intake of fat rich diet, which leads to overweight. This leads to the stress on the blood vessels which pump blood from heart to the body parts. These heart diseases are of two types: coronary heart diseases and coronary artery diseases. Coronary heart disease, it is caused when the heart muscles do not get enough oxygen due to reduction in blood supply, which is caused because of the deposition of a layer of substance called plaque in the coronary or heart arteries. Coronary arteries are the blood vessels which are present near the heart. When these coronary arteries, due to more intake of fats, these fats they get deposited around the walls of the arteries, and they decrease the lumen size of the arteries. The deposition of this plaque, it makes the arteries hard, thick and rough. Due to this rough nature, thick nature, they lose their elasticity, and due to the decreased diameter in the lumen, while the pumping of blood occurs through these arteries, there will be a increase in the blood pressure. This results in coronary heart disease. During this coronary heart disease, a temporary chest pain or angina means it is a mild chest pain, is observed. Depending on the arteries which are affected in heart, in brain and in kidneys, these coronary heart diseases, they are called as coronary artery disease, carotid artery disease, or chronic kidney diseases. Heart attack or coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease, it leads to heart attack. It occurs when the muscles of heart do not get proper blood supply due to the blockage of the artery which brings blood to the heart. In this disease, the arteries, they will get blocked because of the more fats or plaque substance, and they will cause decrease in the blood supply. That means the blood is not properly supplied to the heart and it is not properly pumped from the heart, which leads to coronary artery disease. By 2020, about 45 million people in India, they are suffering from coronary heart diseases. It was surveyed. It is to be feared that India have the highest number of heart patients in the world. Renal disease. When the kidneys do not function properly, or when the kidneys do not filter efficiently or effectively the waste out of the body which are produced in the body, then that condition is referred as renal diseases. In our body, Different wastes like urea, uric acid, water, along with some salts, they are formed as wastes due to various metabolisms. These wastes, from time to time, they should be removed from the body. If these wastes are accumulated in the body, they turn into toxic substances and prevent the removal of other wastes from the body cells also. The patients who suffer with the malfunctioning or improper functioning of kidneys, they need timely dialysis or a process by which outside the body the wastes are removed by a machine called dialyzer. That process is called as dialysis. This dialysis process helps in the removal of waste from the patients in whom kidneys are not functioning properly. The other treatment for this renal diseases or kidney disease is the transplantation of kidney. That means in the infected person whose kidneys are not working properly, they are replaced by the kidneys of any healthy person who donate the kidney. The donors should be from the family members only. In this way, a treatment will be given in the renal diseased patients. Arthritis. Arthritis is a disease which is observed in the bone joints. Arthritis is of two types: rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is a disease which is featured or observed by swelling, pain, and stiffness in the joints. The, especially in the joints of the fingers, very, very much swelling and pain will be observed. Sometimes the fingers they may get twisted also. Osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis is caused by the breakdown or degeneration of cartilage. Cartilage is a soft connecting tissue which is less hard than bony tissue and present at the joints of the elbow, knee, and ankle. Because of the old age, there will be a degeneration observed in the cartilage, or because of injuries also the cartilage near these joints it will get damaged. And sometimes this osteoarthritis also it is heredity in nature. That means it will pass on from parents to children. This disease is observed by stiffness and pain in the affected joints like hip, knee, and spine. Cancer. Cancer is a disease caused when cells divide uncontrollably and spread into the surrounding tissues. Cancer develops when the body's normal controlling mechanisms it stops working. The old cells which are about to die, they will not die, and instead of dying, they grow and they reach out of control, forming new abnormal cells. These extra cells may form a mass of tissue which is called as tumor. The basic cause of cancer is unknown, but the conditions that may lead it will include overexposure to ultraviolet rays. That means when we are overexposed to ultraviolet rays of the sun or nuclear radiation, or if we come in contact with certain chemicals like petrol, smoking, and chewing of tobacco, all these they contain carcinogenic agents or cancer causing agents, and they lead to the formation of these tumors in our body which results in a condition called cancer. The growth of mass of these cancerous cells is called malignant tumor. Cancers are generally named after the organ in which they are formed or they are originated. Allergy. Allergy is an immune system response when any outer object or foreign substance which do not belong to our body when it enters into our body. They are not very much harmful, but they cause or they show a type of response in our immune system which causes a type of rash or any kind of skin diseases in our body. These foreign substances which cause the allergy are called as allergens. Certain types of foods, pollen grains of plants, and pet dandruff, all these they result in allergy. Our immune system's job is to keep us healthy. An allergic reaction can occur when allergens are inhaled or taken into the body through mouth or through direct contact. Examples of these allergic diseases are asthma, which is caused by the inhaling of foreign substances, eczema, and hives are some of these diseases caused by allergic reactions. Bites and stings. An insect bite or sting, it often causes a small red lump on the skin, which may be painful and itchy. These bites and stings of certain animals and insects, such as snakes, spiders, they cause a great discomfort to us. Sometimes the bite of these insects or these animals they will result in vector borne diseases also. Immediate medical treatment should be given. For example, the bite of a poisonous snake, if it is not treated properly or at time, it may leads to the death of the person. The snake venom, it affects either the circulatory system or nervous system, which stops the flow of blood to body organs or the functioning of nerves in our body and results in the death of a person. The bites of honeybees, spiders, itch mites, tick mites, all these they result, even mosquitoes, all these they result in the formation of red lumps on our body which causes itching and makes us to feel discomfort. Fever. Fever is not a disease, but it is an indication of a disease. When any foreign particle enters into our body, our immune system it fights against with that foreign particle and tries to get immunity over it or tries to kill the organisms which entered in our body and make us healthy. During this fight between the immune system of our body and these foreign particles, a rise in the temperature of the body will be observed, which is referred as fever. Fever occurs when a person suffers from a disease or infection. The fever occurs when there is inflammation or swelling in any part of the body also. This inflammation may be due to the release of toxins by the bites of insects and animals or because of the entry of some foreign particles like during in the disease of malaria the entry of plasmodium. The fever it may occur due to the release of toxins by the bites of animals and insects or due to the entry of foreign particles into our body. These foreign particles they may enter into different parts of the body like respiratory system, circulatory system, etc. Our body normal temperature is considered as 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees centigrade. If there is a rise in this normal body temperature, then it is termed as fever. During fever, the pulse or heartbeat it also increases. The rise in the body temperature above 105 degrees Fahrenheit or below 90 degrees Fahrenheit it results in a danger. I hope all of you understood the topic well. Thank you.